Hi guys! So today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to cut your own bangs or fringe or how to maintain them. If you're getting your bangs cut for the very first time, I wouldn't suggest doing it yourself. I would suggest going to your hairstylist or a hairstylist to make sure that the sectioning's okay or to make sure that your hairline can support a full fringe. If you have any cowlicks in the front or anything like that, your fringe might not lay properly, and you really want to make sure that you talk to a professional before attempting such a huge change because it could backfire on you. And you have to make sure that you really want something like this. Please don't do a fringe on a whim. And if you do feel like a big change, do a side fringe first or side bang first, because that way it's easier to grow out if you don't like it. When I did my fringe for the first time, I did it longer than this so that I had the option to do either way, and if I didn't like it, I could grow it out easily. But I really like how they look. It offers a really nice change for me, especially now that I'm growing out my natural hair color. It kind of takes away from those stark roots. Yeah, so anyways, before I get into that, I'm just going to show you scissors. So you're going to want, these are professional scissors. These obviously aren't ones that you're going to purchase. These are a lot of money, but I've had them a long time. But you can find scissors that look like this that are more inexpensive at the drugstore, at your local beauty supply, things like that. So just check around. If you don't have any of that near you, you could definitely check online. And I have sometimes seen it at like Winners or Marshalls in the beauty section. So don't forget to check there as well. And then to hold scissors properly, you're not going to hold them like kitchen scissors. You're going to want to hold them with, this is called a tang. If you don't have one, it's okay, but it does make it easier to keep your hand level. But you put your ring finger in the top and your thumb in the bottom, and your other two fingers you rest here. That's why the grooves are here. And then you rest your pinky on the tang. If you find that's uncomfortable, most of them are unscrewable, like this one can come off. Yeah, but that's what you're going to want to do. And you're going to want to try to keep your top hand stationary when cutting. If you try to do this, you're going to end up chopping a lot. You're going to want to make sure that you attempt to keep your the top stationary, so just moving your thumb. To do that, to make it easier, you can balance it like this and you just move your thumb up and down. This creates a lot more stability when cutting. You don't want to hack at your hair. You know, you're not cutting presents or wrapping paper to wrap presents. I mean, you're cutting something that's permanent until it grows out. So with that being said, if you have any more questions or I missed anything at all, please read the description bar, because anything I missed I will have there, and if it isn't answered there, then please feel free to ask. But this is just a simple maintenance tutorial, and I cut them to, frame my face. So if you're interested in learning how to cut your own fringe or bangs, as a lot of people call them, then keep watching this tutorial. Bye guys. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is comb your bangs out where you want them. I like them to come down like this. And you just want to make sure they're slightly damp, not completely dry. And mine are, as you can see, very long. I cut them long originally, and now I want them about here on my face. So you're going to want to pick up your scissors. And like I said, you're going to hold it with your thumb in the bottom and your ring finger in here. And if you have a tang, then you're going to put your pinky there. And you're going to take just a comb, and I want the effect where it goes like down like this, right? So it's shorter in the middle, and then it slightly graduates down longer on the end. So that's the way I'm going to show you how. And you're just going to grab it. It's hard to do on camera. And you're going to push it all together. Okay? And then you're going to bring it down to where you want it, and you're going to pull it outwards. And you're going to cut off the part where you want it to fall in point cutting motions. Just a little bit at a time. You're just going to keep going for it. Okay? So that when you let go and you bring it out, you'll have that. So it's shorter here and then it's longer there and then it's piecey. So when you style it. Now, I like mine fairly long, but I want to bring these shorter. So you're going to do it a little bit at a time. So you can do that same technique again. You're going to bunch it into the middle. Okay? And then you're going to pull it down. And you're going to cut off a little bit more. It's very important that you do this little by little. And then you're just going to point cut it. Grab it again and see how that perfectly makes it go down without any steps, so that when you style it, it's going to be good. So I think that's good because I do a little bit of lift at mine in the when I style them. So what you're going to do is you're going to style them as normal, and then if they still need to be shorter, you can tweak them in the end. But that's basically all you do, is just little by little you're going to be doing that, bunching it into the middle, bringing it down, flattening it out, and point cutting the ends. And then styling it as usual. I round brush it and then I take a flat iron to smooth it out. So I hope that you found that tutorial helpful, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all finished. So that's my fringe all finished. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I didn't even go back in and tweak it. I find that it's perfectly choppy on the ends but not too feathered, because I have finer hair. I don't like them too feathered. But this is where you can go in, resection it out, and texturize the ends of it if you find that you need to. To style it, like I said, I just used a small round brush to get some volume at the root, and then I used a flat iron and I sectioned it into 3 sections. But definitely make sure that you're sectioning the hair when you're flat ironing it, so that you don't get any like marks in the bangs or anything like that, because you don't want that in your bangs. And I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. So I hope that you guys found this tutorial helpful, and if you have any more questions, like I said, please read the description bar and leave me a comment down below. I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.